So today is the sorry day that we are turning the water back on, and you know how I feel at this. I have PTSD about turning the water back on to the site for the spring. The reason being is last year it was an absolute disaster, but this year we sucked everything out of the wet vac. So let's just see now if we turn the water back on. I'm really positive that it's all going to be fine. This is the water for the full site. Righty-tighty. Lefty loosey. Okay, drive. Okay. God, wait for me to get in first.
You say drive.
Yeah, because I'm now paranoid that there's water pouring out from somewhere.
Yeah, well, let's go check here. You got the keys for it?
Yeah. Oh God, lights come down. Okay, water is trying to come out of here. Okay, interesting. Okay, it's coming out of there. Ooh, skankazoids. Nothing seems to be pouring out of the boiler like it was last time. The pressure is terrible. Is that because all the taps are open everywhere? So why is there no pressure?
Well, because you need to turn the tap on more now.
I have turned it fully on, it's fully on.
Can't be.
It is.
Can't be.
It is.
Can't be.
It's worrying me that the pressure's so bad. I know it's got a lot of pipe to fill up, like kilometres worth of pipe to fill up, but the pressure's normally bad when there's something pouring out somewhere. The problem was last year I left this till 2 days before we open. This year I'm doing it 4 weeks before we open in case we've got some major issue. I'm hoping we'll have enough time to fix any issues.
I'm like a rally racer here.
Yeah, I don't like it at all, and also this is not an off-road buggy.
You just don't like it because you're not in control.
No, I hate
because you're a control freak.
I do not enjoy being a passenger.
Oh, I hadn't noticed. Anyway, we have to go off-roading because it gives us more traction. We can't go over there because you rucked it all up and sprayed me full of mud.
Another muddy predicament. We've got the buggy stuck.
No, you got the buggy stuck because you didn't listen to what I said.
And then...
the wettest part. Now look at the state of me.
Yeah. Anyway, so we think the lack of pressure was because the tap at the bottom was open. So we've closed that now.
I think we need an off-road buggy next.
Yeah. And now we're just going back round to check it all again, just to see if the pressure's improved. Why is nothing coming out of this one? Nothing's coming out of this one. No. I don't get it. If you've got water going up there and into that pipe, fine. Why is there no water coming out of here?
Yeah.
Oh crap, but now we can't turn it off. How the hell are you going to do this?
That's what they call them. Oh,
Do you want me to go and turn the water off?
no, it'll be fine.
Ah.
Yeah, go turn it off.
Oh god. Okay, that seems better pressure wise now, so that's good. Oh shoot, god, I just heard running water and I was freaking out. Think pressure's better?
It's better than what it was.
Yeah. I feel positive. But this is the thing to do.
Yeah,
Suck
totally.
it
Suck
out
all the water.
with the wet back.
So it can't freeze and stick your pipes.
Yeah. So today we are starting the deep cleaning of Glass Dome. So I'm starting outside on the windows because they've gone really manky over the winter. Emma has got the world's crappiest job of sanding and repainting the front door because that's all needs redoing. Rachel is cleaning the fire, her favourite job. So yeah, so there's just loads to do. We want to just basically have a refresh for the new season. So yeah, that's our job for the day. Rachel, she's written a message. Yes, the bath is filthy. We actually probably need to sand this and varnish this as well.
Oh, I need a lot more paper than that.
Yeah, it's not going to work, is it? And I've got some severe issues in that the bath will not drain. So,
Get the plunger.
don't know what I'm going to do about that. However, the dome does look much cleaner. I've still got stuff to do up the top there, but it is definitely looking cleaner. You can actually see inside now, which is a miracle. It's a miracle. Door is looking much better. Nice and neat new coat of paint. Happy days. So we've moved into Ferguson Dome now. I know I've got a leaky roof, but for some reason it's not leaking. Michelle's on door painting. A duvet under the bed? Oh, is it mouldy? So we'll be using this duvet again. A mouse has made a house out of it. So that's going in the bin. I came up to Ferguson Dome to start the deep clean. I walked in and I felt sick. A mouse has somehow got inside the insulation and made about 1,000 holes and ruined the whole top section of the insulation. I cannot understand how it's happened. The rest of the insulation at the bottom is fine, apart from this section here. So I cleaned up a massive pile of mouse poo that was here. And you can see what's happened is they've chewed here and then they made a nest inside. So where the most comfortable place for them is in between the fabric and the insulation, because you can see like it's a nice pocket of yummy warmness for them. I don't blame the mouse. It's not the mouse's fault. I'm just really cross about the situation. So I messaged True Domes to say, like, is there any way we can get some more insulation? Louise and Leanne are going to look into it because unfortunately this is on the old, bought this dome in 2020, so it's on the old insulation. So getting this new patch here wouldn't match necessarily to the current insulation, and I really don't want to re-insulate the entire dome because that's going to cost a lot of money. And I'm not paying thousands and thousands of pounds for mouse damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the whole of the damaged insulation down. So I'm going to take this whole wreath down, take the whole of the damaged insulation down. And then we've got a lot of this material left over from when we did the TV programme. So I've got meters and meters of this material, and I'm wondering if I, who cannot sew for toffee, but I'll give it a whirl, whether I can make the whole top section or cut the kind of patches out. I've just got to try. So you can see what's happened. They've just got in here. There's literally poo coming out, just shaking tons and tons of poo out, where they've just basically been living in this whole section of insulation. I don't think there's anyone still in there, I hope. But yeah, it's pretty grim. All the insulation is down. It's a hell of a lot to sew when you don't know how to sew. But I'm going to take it all down with me and see what I can do. The mouse problem in here is serious. So you can see here, there's literally poo everywhere, and you can see the tiny footprints of where the muddy mouse has just run, multiple mice obviously, have just run around the dome. There's literally poo everywhere that's come out of the insulation. Look. How disgusting is that? Honestly, I don't even know what to tell you. We've got guests in here in just over a week. No, a week today. A week today we've got guests. So I currently feel physically sick, but I need to take a positive from it. What is the positive? The positive is it's allowing me to do a really deep clean, which I was going to do anyway, so that's not a positive. I'll come back to you on it. So Rachel and I have come up with a plan on how to salvage this poor insulation. So handily, left over from the TV makeover, we had loads, like rolls of fabric. And there must have been about 30 metres because we literally managed to cover all of the panels with this material. So at the moment we've just like velcroed it. So now each panel is going to look like leafy. So we've done all six panels there, and this is the 7th and last panel. Okay, we're going to try and brave putting the insulation on the dome. Right, scissors and double-sided tape.
Where's the long skinny scissors?
I think this is going to take longer than we think. So we've got a couple of panels up, and I'm pleasantly surprised with how it's looking and going. I think it'll be alright. The weather forecast said that today was going to be sunny, so because we were away in Prague for the weekend at a glamping conference, I thought, okay, Monday will be fine, we'll be able to get the mattresses up there, get the duvets on, that's all we need to do, it'll be fine. But how am I going to get the mattresses up when it's blowing a gale and pouring with rain? Why?
It's that time of the year again where we get mattresses out of the storeroom, and I've come to find where Vicki is. She's hiding somewhere in here. What are you doing?
Is it that dramatic, the mattresses?
It really is. Well, I'm meant to be mowing, but you seem to be like riding a sea of mattresses. And so what, this is meant to be going down?
Yes, please.
What, down there to Emma?
Yeah.
Okay, well let me see if I can throw it down to her.
I'm so worried, the wind is so bad. I'm so worried it's all going to fly off. This week is the most stressful week in the glamping calendar. It's opening week! There is a crazy amount going on this week, including a visit from True Domes tomorrow, a visit from Jared, who's coming to have his wedding here on Thursday. As in, the wedding's not on Thursday, he's just visiting on Thursday. I've got a meeting at school that I need to worry about. There's just so much going on this week, and this is not finished. So my job for today is to finish roofing. Unfortunately, I'm on my own, which is just one of those things. I think it will be fine. I just need to get the roof on and then try and get the cladding finished. Hopefully it'll be all right. So the next job on the opening list is to sort out the play area. Unfortunately, this sand pit has seen better days. Would you believe there's actually sleepers under here somewhere? So I need to basically dig this whole area out, get rid of all the grass, try and find the sleepers again, and then we've got a ton of play sand being delivered because the sand just disappears. We buy it every year, we buy a new whole ton every single year. So that is my job for today. Tuesday and it's all go here. I've got Emma and Rochelle up cleaning and kind of finishing off doing bedding in Classroom and Vent Dome. Steve and James are here doing the outdoor kitchen in New Holland Dome. We're going to get all the bits down like pots, pans, cups, plates, all that sort of stuff. Bring it all down to the main kitchen and sort it so we've got everything for the front 3 domes separately. So we're just going through all the excessive amount of stuff that there is inventory wise. And trying to sort out what's going in what dome. Emma's gone and sorted and is getting like the piles. So this is all for Deer, this is all for New Holland, and Rochelle. Let's not forget Rochelle. And then taking them to the relevant place. I'm having a mega quick tidy up in my kitchen because I've got Louise and Leanne from True Domes coming to visit. So I'm hoping to bring them in here and have a cup of tea with them. Louise and Leanne from True Domes have come to visit. So we just had a walk around the site. I've shown them all the domes. We've done a bit of silly TikTok social media stuff. I might be able to show you that. And we've had a chocolate brownie and a cup of tea. We have, yeah. And heard all the plans for True Domes, which is very exciting. And
Love your site.
oh, we have to come and bring the family at some point. Come and stay. Right, and now back to work. Okay, how's it going up here? Oh, that looks better. I mean, it's a slightly different colour, isn't it? But at least it's not rusty. Like that's
I think once
pretty pants.
it's dried,
Yeah, don't worry.
you'll see it better again, I reckon.
I think I went for silver as opposed to chrome finish, but it was half the price. Oh dear. Next thing to tackle before we open is the Honesty shop. So I've started putting some bits back in here. Some stuff was still in here. And I've started redoing some bits. I need to go and get some more postcards. I've stocked up with the mega marshmallows and the normal marshmallows and the cereals. But what I didn't have was any of our jar candles, so I've made this really rubbish sign. I'm no artist, but it's functional. That's the main thing. I've got all these candles that have got the Tractors and Cream logo on them. So I'm just going to pop them all out. How cute do they look? And this one is my favourite, toasted marshmallow. Oh, it smells amazing. So hopefully there'll be a little memento people can take home. Okay, next on the agenda is I redid my sign, which was looking a bit sad. And actually I've had to put the prices up because Magnums were £1 and actually I was only really breaking even on them. And I can't really be breaking even because it's terrible for business. So I put the Magnums up a little bit and the cones up. So I have got Magnums in there, but this needs a good clean. And I've got all my drinks in here, but I've also need to put some biscuits for s'mores and some Kit Kats and bits and pieces like that. Okay, Honesty Shop is stopped. That is another tick off the list of jobs to do. So the first guests have just arrived. I still have a big long list of stuff to do, but luckily the dome they were going into was done. So that was a huge relief. The rest aren't coming for about an hour, so literally I'm now just trying to get the brownies cut and onto the plates, and then I'm going to whiz round and take everything to the different places it needs to go to. I don't know why it always ends up being last minute, and I always know that it's going to get done, but sometimes it's so to the wire. Like, why is it always so to the wire? Is it just me? Is it just human nature that it's gonna, if you give yourself a deadline, you're gonna hit the deadline and no earlier? I've never hit a deadline early, never in my life. Is that just something to do with me? I'd love to know your thoughts. Yeah, basically, it's always far more stressful than it needs to be. So I'm gonna have to go now because I cannot talk and count at the same time. I need to work out who is having how many brownies in what dome. And hopefully I'll be reporting back to you this evening to say that everything has gone according to plan. We made it! We actually got everything done, ready for guests. I am absolutely shattered, and it's probably never good to start the season completely shattered, but nevertheless, we did it. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget, if you are aspiring to run a glamping site, I've got a mentorship programme. Head over to our website, tractorsandcream.co.uk/mentoring, and you will find all the information about it. And yeah, I'm gonna have a little lie down in the hammock. And we'll see you on the next video.